The stars are bright, we own the night. The stars are bright, we own. The stars are bright, we own the night. The stars are bright, we own. The stars.
Hi, I'm Valarie Traynham, and I'm in the multiple myeloma and breast cancer space.
Welcome, Valarie.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Here's your 3 questions. Okay. Pick the first one.
Okay. The first one.
No, I'm gonna.
Oh, you get to read it. Okay.
Give me the second one.
Oh, shake it up for you. Shake it up. Shake it like a Polaroid. Okay.
I kind of want you to get a question that nobody has. Okay, good.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So that's the third, second. Okay. Oh, child. Let me take a breather since I can't paint. Okay.
Yeah, I think the healthcare system has taught the community that we don't really, or it seems that we don't really matter in some instances. I mean, it's 2025 and, you know, we're still dealing with a lot of the same disparities that we've been dealing with forever. So it's telling us that although some change has happened, we still got a long ways to go.
I totally agree.
Yeah.
Do you think it's abroad in terms of it's not like leveled out, or do you think some do better jobs than others?
I think some do better jobs than others. I think there's a lot of community, community doctors, community pharmacists that's very helpful to individuals. I think individuals that are able to go to major teaching institutions, you know, they do receive better care. But those that are not able to experience that, you know, they're still left behind. We think about multiple myeloma and, you know, how complex it is and the importance of seeing a specialist. You know, there are individuals that still can't see specialists, or individuals that are still not getting the best treatment. And that shouldn't be the case in 2025. Yeah.
I totally agree.
I think the healthcare system needs to understand that patients have a voice and they need to be heard. I think it's not a one size fits all approach when it comes to healthcare. I think patients really need to be heard. I can't emphasize that enough because it's still not happening.
Right.
You know, patients are still going to appointments and they're still being rushed through. And I definitely understand the, you know, insurance and things of that nature, but we got to do better. You know, we got to do better for everybody.
I totally agree.
Yeah, so being a patient and an advocate, it's really opened my eyes, helped me to understand that, you know, being an advocate really taught me how to speak up for myself, how to do my own research to know things like treatment options, just to really know what's available to me and what's out there. And I don't think that if I was in the advocacy space, I wouldn't experience that. I would just get whatever. You know, and that's why I advocate for people to make sure that they understand what's available to them and the options that they have and stuff like that. I think that's just so important. So yeah, that's changed for me, really just understanding and really just looking out for myself. Self-advocating is what I'm trying to say. You know, you have to learn how to be your own best advocate.
Agree.
Oh, that's a good question. For my newly diagnosed self, I would say, because when I was newly diagnosed, I never saw myself being an advocate or being able to share my story because I just come from that generation where you don't talk about your health outside of the home.
Right.
So, being an advocate has really empowered me to be able to share with my community that it's okay to have these conversations about health. It's okay to bring stuff out of the home, because that's where healing happens. That's where, the awareness happens. That's where people know what's going on and they know what you've been through. You share your story. And that's where the power comes. Yeah. Yeah.
It's funny that you said that word power, because I think our day one dinner, I think I said power.
Yes, that was your connection there, your superpower there. Yeah. Like we have so much power as patients and we don't even realize it. That's why it's so important for us just to be able to speak up, just to have that courage to just get it out there. And,
I totally agree.
Yeah.
So let's see your masterpiece. I actually love what you're doing.
So if anybody knows me, knows that I'm a butterfly kind of gal. Now this is not my best work, so extend me some grace, but this is my rendition of a butterfly today. Okay? It's not the best, but hey, I love what it represents. It's just, new things, new creations there. Thank you.
Thank you, Val.
Thank you so much for having me.